Try it right now. Reach over and tickle yourself anywhere you're normally ticklish. It won't work. It never does. Not this time, not any time. No matter how hard you try, not because you're doing it wrong, not because your skin is different. Something far stranger is happening inside your brain. Most people think the answer is simple. You already know the tickle is coming, so your brain ignores it. That sounds right, until you test it. Have someone else tickle you, but first, make them count down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You know exactly when it's coming. It still works. In fact, it can work even better. The anticipation alone can make you squirm before a single finger touches you. So knowing isn't the answer. Something else decides whether a touch tickles. In the late 1990s, researchers built a strange little machine to test this. A robotic arm, controlled by the same person being tickled. Press a lever with one hand, and a foam pad taps your other palm. Tickle yourself through the machine. Still nothing. Then the researchers changed one thing. They added a short delay between the press and the tap. Suddenly, it tickled. The same touch. The same hand. The same person controlling it. Just late. And somehow, that was enough to fool the brain. Later versions of the experiment moved the target slightly sideways instead of adding a delay. That worked too. This is not just a weird tickle trick. It is part of something your brain does all the time. It filters out things your body caused itself. Right now, your brain is filtering out the sound of your own footsteps. It is filtering out your clothes against your skin. It is filtering out your own voice from the inside. It even hides tiny visual blur every time your eyes jump from one point to another. All of it is being canceled quietly in the background, without you noticing. Some researchers even think that when this system breaks, people may misread their own thoughts as coming from somewhere else. So here's what is actually happening. Deep inside your brain, a part called the cerebellum helps predict what you are about to feel. When you move, your brain sends a copy of that movement to your sensory system before the touch even happens. That copy is like a warning. This exact touch is about to happen. And because your brain predicted it correctly, the sensation gets weakened. It is not a flaw, it is efficient design. If your brain treated every self-made sensation like brand new information, you would be overwhelmed by your own body all the time. That is why the delay mattered. A delayed touch does not match the prediction anymore. The brain gets confused for a moment. The cancellation fails. The sensation gets through stronger. An outside tickler was never predictable in the first place. That is why other people always win. You cannot tickle yourself, not because you lack skill, but because your own brain knows exactly what is coming next, which means almost everything you feel from your own body is already edited before it reaches your conscious mind. You never experience the full, raw version. You only feel what is left over after your brain removes what it expected. Deep inside your brain is a part called the cerebellum. Every time you decide to move, your brain does something amazing. It sends the command to your muscles, but at the exact same time, it sends a copy of that command to your sensory system. Almost like saying, I know exactly what is about to happen. That copy predicts the touch before it even reaches your skin. It knows where your hand is going. It knows when it will arrive. It even knows how hard you are going to touch yourself. Then the real touch finally happens. If it matches the prediction, your brain turns the signal down, almost like lowering the volume on a speaker. Not because the touch isn't real, but because your brain has already seen it coming. That is why you cannot tickle yourself. The sensation before you even notice it.